right, good morning from Breckenridge, Colorado. Day 2 league games for gotta get the whole broadcast crew. There's Danny Unger, scoreboard, and Brett Bebach, star videographer. Okay, first game of the season against Summit. Just like yesterday, we know this is a very tough team. Like we'd said, top 3 teams in the state were playing this weekend, or top 3 in the league, but also top 5 in the state. So let's see if we can play hard like they did yesterday. And you never know. Good kick save by Calvin Messner. We've got Bebach, Collins, and Lauerman are the forwards again, just like the second game. And then Butcher paired up with Funky. Good job on Lauerman, pulling it back, setting it up, gets it over to Collins at the far side. Collins chips it in, he's coming for a change. We'll have Carroll Frazier join, and once Bebach gets a chance to come off, then Rasmussen will come off. Unger and Bronner on defense. Oh, Bronner gets it just past Frazier's stick, and they chip it out. Goes back to Unger. Good stick by Unger over to Frazier. Frazier, he drops it back, setting it up. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Makes its way through one. Carroll's not able to get it in. Frazier comes back to help. It's a scrum in the neutral zone. Good stick by Rasmussen. Pushes it back. Unger chips it over to Carroll. Carroll does get it out. There we go. Good stick. Get that puck out of the zone. If we can limit Summit's time in the attacking zone, we'll keep the score close. Oh no, it didn't actually enter. Carroll wasn't able to bring it in as Frazier was off. That shot goes high and wide from Desi, number 6. Vito's number 9. 88 is David Popek. Good job on Frazier. He digs it out. He's skating. He's got Rasmussen on the other side. He spins around. He gets it on his forehand. He's got a lot of time. Gets it back to Funky on the D. He didn't have a shot, enough time for a shot, so he chips it in where Collins is in. Lauerman is in. Collins with the forecheck. Lauerman tries to keep that in. Now Funky. Funky has it strong on his backhand. And now Desi picks it up. He gets it over to David. Good back check by Collins. David with the shot. Messner's there with the save. It's an early game, but the kids are already playing hard, skating fast. Funky and Butcher on defense. Lauerman, Bebach, and Collins are the forwards. Funky comes up with it, gets it over to Bebach, who did a one-touch to Lauerman. Lauerman not able to find the handle on it. Good stick by Collins, and then Lauerman comes in hard. All right, back to Funky. Funky to Bebach. Oh, Bebach gets it out of the zone. Oh, Lauerman goes in hard, and then Bebach gets a stick on it, gets it out of the zone. Collins gets it up to Bebach. Bebach from a knee. Now back to our zone where Collins gathers it up. He splits the D. He gets it in the zone, puts one on. Oh, it's sitting there. The goalie, Bennett, had a glove save but wasn't able to keep it. Lauerman was looking for that rebound, not able to find it. Now Bodie Mackey is offsides, or brings the puck in offsides for Summit. Is Zayden Is this Zayden here? Or is it, so 88 is David? I think David's been playing on a couple lines. He plays a lot of time if I saw in their other game. All right, Bronner gathers it up behind the net. He gets it to Rasmussen. Now Rasmussen has it again. Rasmussen tries to get it over to Frazier. It was behind him, and Summit comes up again. Bronner steps tall and goes behind the net where Unger gets a handle on it, chips it to the hash marks where Rasmussen is trying to dig it up. But it comes back behind Frazier now. He brings it to the other side. He chips it to Carroll. Carroll gets it out of the zone. Good stick handle at the blue line and gets it in. He gets a, oh man, not able to get the shot, just overskated a bit. This line with some good early success. Funky is in and Butcher. Funky was seeing that the forwards were changing, so he brings it back to set it up. And then tries to get that one to Rasmussen. Ends up being an icing. So Summit and Steamboat ended up in a 5-5 tie yesterday, and it was 2-2 at this point in the game. So definitely a good sign of some success, at least from a defensive standpoint and goaltending, that we're able to keep these powerful teams off the scoreboard. Butcher gets it to Bebuck. Bebuck with a good idea, gets it to Collins. Good pass. Collins, oh, makes move, gets knocked off the puck. I think that was Ben. Collins gets it from Butcher, makes another move, and Lauerman stays just on sides. Now Collins goes in for the forecheck. Bebuck gets it to Funky. Funky stays with it. Now he chips that one in deep where Collins is trying to get to it. Collins stays with it. Collins goes all the way back to Butcher. Butcher to Collins. Now back to Collins. Says, oh, good pass over to Lauerman. Lauerman makes a couple moves. Oh, stays with it. Good. Oh, good idea over to Collins. But Lauerman was checked. So we'll go on a power play. We'll have Lauerman, Collins, Bebuck, Funky, and Bronner. All right, Lauerman looking to dig it out. Summit gets the puck out of the zone. And they put one on net. Bronner gathers it up. Bronner skates it out. Bronner gets it to Collins and bounce a little over his stick, and Summit's able to get control, but good forecheck by Collins. Now Lauerman able to come up with it. Lauerman, oh, gets it between Bronner and Funky. Oh, you got Lauerman. All right, Collins was off. Carroll comes on. And now Bebuck is off. Not Rasmussen's in. Funky with a pass that's blocked. And then Unger gets tied up. Oh, good skate by Funky. Blocks that centering / pass. Get that puck out of there. Oh, they get a good centering look. That shot goes over the net. Funky tries to go high off the glass, but the D keeps it in, and we are even strength. All right, puck back in the corner where Funky gathers it up. Funky chips that one out and goes off of the skate of Ben for Summit. What's Ben's last name? I can't remember. Carroll does a good job getting to it. And now Frazier, gets just knocked off the stick. It comes out where Bronner Bronner looking to get it, but Summit does come up with it. Unger in the right spot. But Vito makes a move, puts one in. All right, here we go. We have Lauerman, Collins, and Biebuck. Butcher and Funky. Lauerman wins it back to Butcher. Butcher pushes it over to Biebuck. Biebuck gets it in the zone. He's getting tied up, still has control. Now Summit brings it back over. Funky does a good job preventing that stretch pass. Now Biebuck gets it in again. He's got a little space. He winds up for a shot. Again, Bennett with a block, but not able to cover. Lauerman with it. Lauerman, good pass over to Biebuck. Almost got a shot on, but did not get that one off. And now Summit comes back with some numbers. Good stick. Oh, good stick by Funky, but they end up finding it. And then Butcher gets a stick. Now Collins gets it out. There we go. You got to keep Summit from being able to set up in the zone, getting that second, third look. All right, Butcher gets it to Biebuck. Biebuck chips that one in because he's looking for a change. Butcher and Funky also come off for Bronner and Unger. Carroll and Rasmussen on the ice. Lauerman's still out there. Summit coming back out. Good D, and then good save by Calvin. Unger gets the puck out. Summit has to set back up. Offsides. So we've got Rasmussen, Frazier, and Carroll. Bronner and Unger on defense. Frazier from a knee, and now Unger tries to get, oh, it's a shot. Calvin was there. All right, Frazier to take the draw. The near dot, West Elk zone. Summit gets control. They get it to their D, but gets it out. Carroll with a good neutral zone forecheck, ends up coming back to Unger. Unger tries to chip it out, but Summit keeps control. That one blocked by Bronner. Frazier tries to get in there. Summit with a centering look. Now Unger backhands, gets it to Carroll. Carroll still with control, gets it in the zone. He's got Frazier and Rasmussen. Carroll with a shot that time. Bennett does. So again, this line getting some looks. All right, Lauerman, Collins, and Biebuck, Funky and Butcher on defense. Funky steps up, good play, makes a move, has it, oh, kick save by Bennett. Lauerman kicks it in initially. Vito's going, yeah, Funky, good D, loses a stick, still stays with it. And now Butcher. Oh, it's nice, good crashing the neutral or the house by Butcher. Collins able to get the puck out. Funky gets his stick. Collins' shot goes just wide. It careens around where Biebuck gets it at the hash marks. He fans on that pass. It goes back to the D. Bronner puts one on it, bounces, and then is picked off by the D. Lauerman trying to get to it. Now Collins. Collins throws that one back in. He's looking for a change. Biebuck gets it back to Lauerman, bounces over the stick. Summit comes back out. Oh, Bronner stepped up, and Summit gets the puck out. So some aggressive playing, but Summit capitalizes on a miscue. Frazier, Collins, and Rasmussen are the forwards. Still Bronner and Unger. Bronner steps up again, and Beto has the puck. He wraps around, centering look. Now Carroll comes up strong. He gets tripped up, no call. That puck makes its way most of the way where Bronner pushes it forward, gets it to Rasmussen. Rasmussen does Frazier. Frazier tries to keep, there we go. Carroll comes in hard, gets that puck out, 2-on-1. Carroll makes a move, backhand, shovels it. Oh, Rasmussen was there. He's not able to find that shot. Funky is in on defense, still Unger. And that centering look goes wide. Carroll's first on it. He whacks at it. The D keep it in for Summit. It goes back to the goalie where Calvin covers. That'll let Unger come off for Butcher. And then our forwards will change back to Lauerman, Bebuck, and Collins. Calvin Messner standing tall in net. Short time left in the first period. Lauerman to take the draw. He wins it back to Funky. Funky pulls it behind the net. He has Bebuck. He goes just past his stick, but all the way out. No ice. It's tipped. Collins putting a good forecheck pressure on. And now Bebuck joins. Summit chips it up, and they are able to get it out. They're coming back with some momentum. Funky steps up, gets it to Lauerman. Lauerman gets knocked off the puck, and Summit gathers it up. Oh, good stick by Bebuck. Butcher to Bebuck. Bebuck still with control. Tried to center that one over, but Collins does find him. Collins, that shot. Ooh, that was a good shot. Glove side high. Bennett read well. He had to move for it. Frazier, Carroll, Rasmussen, Funky, and Butcher. Carroll with it. Carroll with the shot. That doesn't make its way to Bennett. And Summit gets it out in the neutral zone. They dump it in as they were looking for a change. Butcher tries to get to a Butcher to Rasmussen, but Summit still with control. Oh, there we go. Funky gets it over now. Frazier. Frazier tries to dig it out. Now back to Butcher. Butcher has some space, goes high off the boards, and not able to clear. That time it does. And there is a penalty on. Oh, it was just an icing. Oh, good. No penalty. There was a lot of body over there, and some kids flying, and parents going, hey. So.
They just really wanted that icing.
I used to be an investigator. That's why I have my mustache. But it didn't work out for me that time. All right, Bronner and Unger on defense. Oh, man. Oh, man, the puck just bounces around. Oh, we got to get that puck out of the house. Less than 20 seconds left. Lauerman to Collins. Collins throws it down at the red line. Lauerman and Bebuck try to get to a Bebuck first on it at the hash marks. Now Lauerman. Lauerman comes up with it. Lauerman tries to go through a few. Oh, man, puts a good one on that Bennett was there for. And that'll be it for the first period. All right, here we go. Start of the second period. Lowerman, Bebop, Collins, Funky, and Butcher. All right, we will be going right to left. Good save by Calvin, and then he pounces on it like a hungry hippo. Lowerman to take the draw. Oh, Summit comes up with it, but goes behind the net. Funky tries to get a stick on it. It is centered there for a bit, but Lowerman has it. And then Funky, or Bebop, finishes that one to get the puck out of the zone. All right, puck in the corner where Summit has it, looking for a centering. Collins, as they get it back to their D, they put one on, it bounces. Ends up going behind the net. Another shot, that one goes off the side of the net. Another one in front of the net that they put in. Second period, a little more of the same. We're getting some looks, but when Summit gets the puck in, they're taking good shots. They're getting 2 or 3 looks. All right, timeout, West Elk.
I didn't
Yeah.
turn it back on.
What's up?
I forgot to turn the audio back on
Oh.
for a while. Except for timeout.
All right, Lauerman wins it, or pulls it back, but Summit goes out. The skater wasn't able to be tied up, so they get control out. Carroll tries to get a stick in the neutral zone, but Summit does get it out. Oh, and gets that corner, and then gets it back to the D. Good job on Carroll, gets a stick in there. Calvin glove saves the hopper. Now Lauerman will come back out. Frazier will join his line. Unger and Bronner on defense. Oh man, that shot goes just wide. Unger chips that one over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen chips it out, but it'll be an icing.
Yeah, I turned the audio off for the timeout.
Oh. All right, Frazier to take the draw. He pushes it forward. Summit gets control. They put it back in where Funky and Butcher are in on defense. Funky gets a stick on it. That goes through a few people. Back over to Funky. Funky finds Carroll. Carroll skating it up with some space. Rasmussen's going with Carroll. Gets it, tries to get it over to Rasmussen. Frazier comes up with it though. Frazier has it. Frazier skating. Rasmussen gets back to his feet. And Summit throws that one down where Funky stays with. Now Funky backhand tries to get it to Rasmussen. Summit still with control at the goal line. Butcher stands tall. That shot goes off of Funky. Oh, it's a centering look over to Carroll. Now Carroll's got some space. He's got Frazier with him. Carroll gets it over to Frazier. Frazier is going to try to get that corner. He throws it into himself. Still with control, trying to dig it out. We were going for a change, but so is Summit. We've got Bebuck in the middle. He's not able to find Bebuck. He kind of goes behind his skate or stick and between his skates. Unger and Bronner on defense. All right, good defense. And then Bebuck with it. Bebuck gets it to Carroll. It goes off of his stick. And Summit back in. Unger gathers it up. Unger to Lauerman. Lauerman, he's got his head up. He's looking for somebody. Oh, he lost a handle on it. Bronner's going to go back. Bronner gets tied up. Summit still with control in the corner. Unger's going to get called. Unger gently places the stick next to the player. And he'll go to the box for what?
Was that dramatic?
Coach gets the official shush by the ref. All right, so we are on a penalty kill. Collins puts that down just wide of the net, so not on net. It'll be an icing. We've got Bronner, Collins, Lauerman, and Bebuck on this PK. Lauerman to take the draw. Lauerman back to Collins. Collins chips that one up but not out. It goes into the corner. Good stick by Bebuck. It's sitting there. They're making a couple moves. Now Lauerman gets a stick. Now Bebuck. Bebuck chips it out. Lauerman chases after it. Oh, gets to it, but just overskates it a bit. And Bebuck keeps it in momentarily. The puck now comes out. Bronner has control momentarily. Bronner throws it to the far side. Summit with control. Collins tries to get to it. Summit still with it, looking for a center. Summit still with it. They have it in the middle where Calvin does a good job tracking that one. Glove save. All right, we'll bring in Frazier, Carroll, Funky, and Butcher. All right. Frazier pushes it forward. Summit gets it back to their D. They go D to D in that shot. And Butcher does a good job blocking it with her skate. She chips it out. It should be no icing. I thought it went off a stick, but it didn't. So it'll come back down to West Elk zone.
We lost our grace with the refs.
Yeah. Right, Frazier, good face-off win, draws it back to Butcher. Butcher to Funky. Funky chips it over to Carroll. Carroll slaps at it, gets it out. Perfect play. Frazier gets a stick on it. There we go. And that'll kill the penalty. So we will be even strength. Unger's going to come off, and Rasmussen will join his line. Rasmussen comes up. Butcher keeps it in. Frazier tries to chase after it, knocks. Rasmussen has it, it's sitting there, and then Frazier whacks at it, it's still sitting there. Oh man, Carroll goes in hard. Good stand up by Funky, keeps it in, and now Frazier with it. Frazier. Carroll's gonna go to the box with, it's gonna be offset, and so we'll see if we're gonna be 4-on-4 or still even strength. But Carroll playing some good hard hockey.
Yeah, keep doing that.
Yeah. Summit player not pleased to be in the box. It does look like we're just going to stay 5-on-5. Lauerman, Bebuck, Collins, Funky, and Butcher on defense. It's a 2-minute. Is that normal? They said 3:18. Oh well.
This is 5-on-5.
It's 5-on-5, so it's not gonna pick that battle. All right, back to Funky. Funky makes a couple moves and then chips it into the corner. Summit with control. Collins tries to get a stick on it. Oh, that puck makes its way through a few. Butcher tries to stand tall, does a good job. Gets in there and then stays with it. No centering look on that one. Butcher skates it out. She chips it out. Oh man, just kind of a tough angle. I think she was looking to have that bounce into the neutral zone a little bit more, but it squirts down the boards. And for an icing, we'll have Bronner and Unger on defense. Collins, Lauerman, and Bebuck are the forwards. Lauerman wins it back. Now Unger, now Bronner. Bronner comes up with it. Bronner's skating it. Bronner gets it to Bebuck. Bebuck tries to get that corner. He get it now. He comes back. He gets it back to Bronner. Bronner skirts the blue line and then puts one on that Lauerman tips. Back to Bebuck. Bebuck tried to get it to Lauerman. It's picked off, but Bebuck tries to stay in there. Good stick. Oh, there we go. Bebuck. Oh, man. That tried to dump that one in, but it's blocked. Lauerman comes up with it. Lauerman, good pass to Collins. Collins gets it in. He finds his spot, puts one on. We were going for a change, so we didn't have anybody for that rebound. Rasmussen spins around, throws it on net, and Bennett pushes it to the corner. Back to Rasmussen. Rasmussen lets Funky take it. Funky does a good job protecting that blue line. He spins around, pushes it in the corner, still pushes it further. Now Collins gathers it. Collins, he tries to center that one over. Lauerman wasn't there yet, or kind of went off a skate. And Summit gets the puck out. Unger and Funky on defense. Good job, Lauerman. Got a stick on that one just in time. Summit with a hard shot goes wide. Rasmussen tries to get to it. Rasmussen gets enough on it to get that puck out. Summit has to spin around. Tomas was being called for a change, but he stays with it. He's looking for, oh shoot. Stays with it still, keeping it in. He gets tied up. No call. Frazier's in. Summit comes back in, so we've got Funky and Butcher. Summit drops it back. Now they're moving the puck around a little bit, looking for a shot. Calvin was there for the save, and then Bebuk got in with the stick to get that one out. Got it up to Frazier. Frazier gets it in. He's got Rasmussen with him. Puts one on that, man, did a good job. Put it on. It was chasing the net, but Bennett was able to glove save that one. So actually, the shots being recorded were right there. We're getting some looks. Just need to find the back of the net a few times. We'll be right back in this game. Frazier, Rasmussen, and Carroll. Butcher and Funky on defense. Frazier wins it back to Butcher. Butcher, that shot makes its way to the last D of Summit, and then he kicks it over to the corner. Frazier stays strong. That should be interference, but it's not called. The puck was nowhere in sight. You can't do that. And Rasmussen keeps it in momentarily. Butcher wins it back. Butcher has time. Butcher threw it to the far side, but Carroll was cycling through, so he wasn't able to get to it. Frazier tries to get a stick on it, but Summit with control still. It's dancing again. Now Funky comes up with it. Funky gets it, tries to get it to Rasmussen. There we go. Carroll did a heavy stick, and he chips that one out. Tried to get it to Frazier. No ice is a call, so good play. That'll let the lines change. All forwards come out, and then we've got Bronner and Unger on defense. So Lauerman pulls it over. He gets it back. He pulls it in. He's looking. He's got it on his backhand. Shovels it over Bennett with a pad save. It was sitting there in the crease. Now Bebuk. Bebuk gets cross-checked. No call. Bebuk with the flyby. It comes down where Unger has it. Unger chips it to Collins. Collins loses it, but Lauerman's there to pick it up. Lauerman with a little space. Lauerman winds up. Fans on that, or I think they got a stick on it. Lauerman still with it. Gets it back to Bronner. Bronner dances the blue line, then takes a shot. That one's blocked. And Summit tries to pull it out. Bronner gets it to Bebuk. Bebuk looking, he's got Lauerman in the middle. He shovels it over, all the way over to Collins. Collins winds up for a shot. Bennett got a save on it. Again, not able to cover. It goes back behind. Get in there, Collins. Collins not able to keep that one in. And Summit brings it back. Bebuk tries to tip that one out. Bronner keeping it out of the house. Now Summit does come in with it, dancing, but Bebuk is there. Bebuk chips it to the corner and then stays with it. He's going up the boards, avoids the ref, throws it in deep. What? Did it die? Maybe hit Frazier. It either the puck died or hit somebody. But good pressure to finish the second period. Good to see the kids staying with it. Frazier wins it all the way to the corner. Funky loses a stick. Otherwise, he was going to be on it. Carroll gets a skate on it, but Summit gets the puck in. With a few seconds left, that shot goes just over the net, and that'll do it. All right, here we go. Third period. Frazier, Carroll, Rasmussen, Butcher, and Funky on defense. Calvin Messner in net. Carroll throws it to the side, but Summit keeps control, and that shot, good kick save. Butcher was there to keep it out. She goes down. They're going to draw a penalty. Good play. Frazier's going. Now Frazier keeps control, gets it in the zone. Let's see if we can get a shot off here. Gets it back, get it over to Funky. Gets it to Funky. He was on his backhand, so he wasn't able to get a shot off immediately. And so he throws that one in where they'll blow the whistle. See if we can find a power play goal. We'll have Lauerman, Bebuck, and Collins. Butcher is back on the ice, good to see. She's with Funky. All right, Summit goes in. Oh, so number 3 that's Zayden, yeah. Zayden Collins is on their select team. Okay. Offsides. Zayden was trying to dive to tag up. What's that?
Take them all the way down.
Oh. Wow. We're going intentional offsides, so we'll set up in Summit zone. Still Lauerman to take the draw with his line. Lauerman wins it back to Bebuck. Bebuck to Butcher. Butcher has time. She puts one on. It bounces. Collins not able to find the rebound. Collins with it. Collins looking for somebody. Gets it to Lauerman behind the net. Lauerman looking for Bebuck. Now spins back around. Gets it to Collins. Oh! How did that not go in? Must have been blocked or bounced over the net. Good job. Lauerman lifts the stick, and then Funky gets it to Collins again. Collins, he's got Bebuck with him. Oh, Bebuck pushes that one just wide. Good look. Oh, stay up. That puck just comes out, so Butcher has to gather it up. Butcher gets it to Funky. Funky one-touches it to Collins, gets it back in. Collins puts one on, goes just wide, where Lauerman gets it at the hash marks. He dances around, centers it over to Bebuck. It's sitting in the stick and goes behind the net. Bebuck still with it, was looking for D, but they were changing, so he throws it to Lauerman. Lauerman cycles around, looks for a shot, gets it over to Carroll. Carroll slaps at it and gets it over to Lauerman. It's sitting there. Bebuck tries to put it in. Oh, good pressure. All right, so we'll bring in Unger and Bronner on defense. Frazier, Rasmussen will join Carroll. Frazier to take the draw. That puck goes through the skate. No ice is the call. Unger tries to get there. Man. All right, Summit wins that face-off. We still have Frazier, Carroll, and Rasmussen. Unger and Bronner on defense. Unger gathers it up behind the net, gets it over to Rasmussen. Now Summit though with it, look for a shot. It goes off the side of the net. Frazier battling behind the net. Unger or Bronner goes over to help. Bronner gets tripped up. They did call it.
That just happened.
Yeah. So we'll go back on a power play. It should be a running clock, maybe when they're putting. The officials are now asking the Summit if it should be a running clock. But hopefully we can get a goal so that won't come into play. All right, Summit gets control of that. Collins tries to get to it, gets it over to Funky. Funky chips it back in, goes behind the net. And they go over to Butcher, but it goes off of her skate, and then Vito with Summit gets the puck in. Butcher does a good job forcing a long shot. Funky pushes it up to the hash marks where he's gonna dig it out. He's skating with some momentum, so he's gonna bring it in. He's got Collins and B-Buck with him, keeps it on his backhand. He's behind the net. He's got a lot of space. He's looking. He gets it over to, cycles it to Butcher. Butcher, she brings it all the way behind, centers it over to Collins. Collins I think he was looking to backdoor, get that to B-Buck, and it just dances through the zone. Lauerman keeps it in, and Collins wasn't able to tag up.
Oh, Collins.
Yeah.
Like, same was back.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Frazier, Carroll. Carroll, get your stick. What are you doing? All right, Bronner and Unger. Bronner gets the puck in the zone. He winds up for a shot. Going right at the breadbasket.
The penalty shouldn't run.
Yeah, if they're running a clock, they shouldn't run the penalty, but whatever. So Summit's getting a discount penalty on that one. All right, back to Bronner. Bronner puts another one on. It's Bennett glove save before Frazier and Carroll could get in for a rebound. All right, back to Rasmussen. Rasmussen to Bronner. Bronner, another bouncer. I think Frazier got a tip on that one, ends up going over to the corner. Carroll tries to battle. Back to Unger. Unger gets it. Another tip by Frazier, and it goes behind the net. They slap that one around. Bronner keeps that in for momentarily, but Summit gets it. Frazier comes back to gather it up. Oh, he spins back, or got the puck spun back. And now Summit going, Zayden with the shot. Calvin is there for a save. So now the clock is running. I guess it was during that penalty that was the issue, but let's see if we can find a goal. Or 5, 6. Butcher. It's centering look. Frazier, oh man, tried to get it over to Collins. Stays with it. Now battles, comes up with it again. Good play. He spins back where he's got some space. He goes off the glass, and Collins tries to dig it out. Lauerman tried to find it, but Summit throw that one back in. All right. Butcher does a good job of holding up the skater, that was Bodie, as he was trying to gain control. Lauerman with it. Lauerman to Funky. Funky makes a move and then chips it up to Collins. Collins is going. He's got his whole line with him. They all enter. He gets hit from behind, comes back up. Lauerman tries to dig it out, but Summit with control. They throw it over. Collins was coming off for a change. Bronner waits for everybody to tag up, and then he throws that one back in. And they wrap it around where Carroll brings it out. Carroll makes a move, gets the puck in, his stick was tied, makes another move through the wickets, and then off of the pads. Lauerman with it again. Lauerman, he gets pinched. Rasmussen he goes in to help. Back to Carroll. Carroll drags it over to the center. He backhand shovels it. Bronner puts another one that bounces. Oh, Rasmussen wasn't able to find that rebound. Rasmussen does have it, has it on his backhand. Frazier digs it back out and he throws it behind the net. Get there, Carroll. That puck wraps around. Unger tries to keep it in. He did keep it in, good. All right, Carroll with it again. Carroll winds up another shot that Bennett glove saves. I mean, we're beating them in shots. Just not all of them are hard shots, but we're getting the puck there. Now we just got to finish. That's where we'll really get in that top tier of these teams that don't make many mistakes, and when they find an opportunity, they bury it. Lauerman tries to win it back, or Frazier. Now Carroll gets a stick on it. We've got Butcher and Funky on defense. Butcher pushed it back, but the D of Summit was able to push that one back in, where Funky goes over to the hash marks. Carroll wasn't quite there, so Summit does have control. They center it over. It's sitting, goes wide of the net. Rasmussen tries to get there, but Summit gets control. Their D, they chip that one back in. Butcher lets Funky get it. Funky tries to chip it up to Carroll. Carroll makes a move, goes through. He's playing hard. 2-on-1, Rasmussen's going with him. Carroll makes another couple moves. Carroll centers it over to Rasmussen. Oh, he's not able to find that one. All right, back to Butcher on D. Butcher has a lot of time, so she steps up, now puts one on. I think it was tipped by Carroll and then a kick save by Bennett. Carroll with another good save, or another good stick in the neutral zone. And then Funky comes in, tying up the skater. That lets Frazier come in. Frazier gets it over to Carroll. Good passing by this line. Carroll does his little drag and then throws that one in. He's dog tired, he's looking for a change. Frazier has control, then he spins back around, has it at the hash marks. Bebuck is in, Bebuck gets control of it. Bebuck's looking, nobody's in there yet. He has Collins, so he gets it back to Unger though. Unger has some space. Unger puts one on, it bounces. Get in there, Collins.
Talking to Bennett.
What's that? Oh, Tomas just having casual conversation with all the kids. All right, Lauerman, Collins, and Bebuck. Bronner and Unger. All right, back to Bronner. Bronner tries to chip it up, but and Funky, or Bebuck, keeps it in momentarily. Oh, he fans on it. Lauerman tries to get Lauerman. Oh, are they going to call it? He started to call it. Okay. All right, Summit gets it out. David Popek brings it in. And the D, both Bronner and Unger got in there, prevented any look. That one dances through. And Calvin is there. Good job by Unger and Calvin Messner. All right, Lauerman, Butcher, Funky, Bebuck, and Collins on the ice for West Elk. Lauerman wins it back. Butcher goes to retrieve it. She spins around. She gets knocked off the puck at the hash marks. Gets it back to Funky. Funky shovels it over to Bebuck. Bebuck looking for that one touch. Just didn't catch Lauerman in stride. And Bebuck, or Summit, looking for another centering look. Funky keeps it out of the house, and then Butcher comes up with it. Butcher tries to dig it out. Her stick was lifted. Summit comes up with it again. Oh, man. Good job by Bebuck. I think he ended up getting a stick on, is that Bodie? And Collins spins it around, gets tied up. They go down. Summit has control. Good forecheck by Lauerman. The skater goes down. Oh, man. Lauerman wasn't able to find it. Get up there, get up there, get up there. All right. Summit coming with some momentum. Oh, makes a couple moves. Calvin with a good save. And this time the one-touch pass works and Lauerman gets it. He's got one to beat. Oh, man. That shot ends up going just right at Bennett. There's a lot of net. Yeah. Frazier wins it back. Oh, makes a move. Gets it to Bronner. Bronner spins it around. Bronner winds up. That's a kick save by the goalie. Carroll tries to dig it out. Now Frazier to help. Puck, Frazier keeps it in. Carroll gets a stick on it. Oh, goes all the way over. All right, Summit with control still. They've got a good look. That one goes off of the bar. Now Unger with it. Unger loses it, and another centering look. Calvin was there. So we'll have time for one more shift. Lauerman, Collins, and Bebug. Funky and Butcher. Lauerman with the puck. Oh, he chips it over to Collins. Collins gets it out, but loses it, and Summit tries to get it back in. Now back to Lauerman. Lauerman chips it over to Bebug. Bebug's going. Bebug tries to pass it over to Collins. Now Bebug's still with it behind the net. Gives it over to Lauerman with a one-time slapper that goes just wide. Collins with it. He gets it back, passes it back to Butcher. Butcher tries to get it over, doesn't make it all the way over, but Funky keeps it in. Funky's tries to get that one in, ends up coming out as the clock expires. So, all right, so we'll take a little break. They'll have one more tough game this weekend against Steamboat. Let's see if we can come out flying, maybe just get a break or two, find a few goals. We got to shoot a little harder, but yeah, 30, it's good against a Summit team.